All right, guys. Yeah, let's do that. All right, guys. Hopefully you can see and hear this. Just a quick test. I did a PowerPoint for you guys just so you can see. So first page, I typed in, zebra crossing and all the references to, the symbolism of the lines in the street and African things of the animals. A lot of that history shows up. So then I typed in zebra space crossing space agency. And we land here, and you can see it says, zebra crossing. No information is available about this page. Learn why. And that's on the next slide. Then this is actually your site. Okay. And actually, it's not. I guess this is your partner in Africa because this is an Africa site. And then you can see down here, let's just go to PowerPoint 2. Oh, well, we'll go back to that. Down here, it does say zebra crossing people in LinkedIn, but that goes to an African site. So really, the only place you pop up is here, but it's really not you. This is you, and there's no information. Of course, there's no Google My Business page, which I highly encourage when you do that. It's free. You guys have an address and everything, so might as well put it on the map and put it in the advertising bin so that people that are looking for that will find it, right? PowerPoint slide 2. This page took me to, so what I did is I clicked this little Learn Why. When you click Learn Why, it'll tell you no page information results, and it says here, is this, is this my site or not your site? And I said, this is my site, and then it says you've been either blocked by robots or you are a European press publisher. You see that? So your indexing is kind of screwed up, right? So now I went to the zebra crossing. This, if I go back to page 1, so when I click this one, it takes me to this website, zebra crossing with an elephant. And throughout some of this site, there's not a lot to it. There is some striping, but it's more about the commercials they do and the TV work they do. I may have missed a picture there. But anyway, and then the link to Facebook on that website, the one with the elephant, comes here to this Facebook page, just so you can see. So they're linked to a Facebook page, right? So then you can go here, the zebra crossing goes to this one. It's the elephant, and it goes to this LinkedIn page. Tested the site on mobile 4G. A lot of places have 5G now. So it's considered slow on mobile for Google, okay? And the reasons why, if you go to GTmetrix review, it is scoring an F, and it's pretty slow here. You really need to be 80, 90 percentile in both of these categories. And you can see this was generated today. Chrome desktop, what we're looking at and what's available to us in the way of speed. So the page details is fine. It fully loaded in 4 seconds, but that's really slow compared to today. And you can tell it's going to go back to, what are the reasons why it's slow. And I took a shot of these for you. So, this one is, think with Google, right? The GTmetrix was that second one. But this one here, it'll tell you, pre-connect to required origins, right? So the page speed is slow because of where it's connecting to. So I'm not real sure if there's an international thing there. Defer unused CSS. So it looks like there's a lot of coding there, and that could be because they're maybe forcing a picture or a style of manipulation. And then ensure text remains visible during web font load. So the way this was written, the way it's actually coded is making it slow. 9.7 seconds is murder in today's market. So that's the end of the slideshow, as you saw. And so what we're trying to do is just do a basic evaluation for Zebra. Appreciate you guys filling that out. Just so it's not completely dead. It's just, but it's not. I can't imagine that it's helping. I get regular leads from my website. So, you can see I've connected those two. And then here you guys are with Alignable in Hearst, and that's a small networking group or a networking group. But this is not you, and this is not you, and that is you, but there's issues with it. See, so a couple of recommendations. See, here's that one I was telling you about, kind of interesting. and they got all their commercial work here. It takes a long time for that to load. They're probably having problems with that. Probably didn't compress and encrypt those. So your photos probably need to be compressed, and encryption needs to be redone. Your CSS of what it is. So if I just go there, if I go there, it forces. See, I can't. You see what happens there, right? So I love the who, what, and the when, but look how long just to click that. You see? So great, graphics, great photography, and see, it's mapped here on the website. So if that's linked to Google, then why don't we have a business page? Very interesting. Because typically, if this maps is linked here, then it'll produce a. So, but you saw in the review, there's an issue. It looks like you're either being controlled by bots or your publisher is out of the other side of the world. So there's some things there that need to be either corrected. The only thing that we could do is we need access to the back end and go take a look at how this thing's written and coded because it's dragging the speed of it, which is hurting you, I'm sure, because if I'm trying to search for this kind of need and it takes forever to load up on the phone, I'm probably just chalked it up to a bad connection. I'll do it later, and before you know it, they already found 3 or 4 other people. Anyway, guys, that's what I had. Wanted you to see it. Thanks.